Good evening, everyone. I'm Gloria Campos.
I'm Scott Sams. Thanks for joining us tonight. Assets of the Holyland Foundation for Relief and Development in Richardson have been seized by government agents. Today, the president went on national television to tell the nation that the organization was a front for Hamas, the militant group claiming responsibility for Saturday's suicide bombings in Jerusalem. Channel 8's Valerie Williams has more.
An official letter posted on the door now demands that anyone wanting to enter the Holyland Foundation has to get special permission from the U.S. Treasury Department. And while agents confiscated everything down to the bare walls, President Bush was bluntly telling the American people,
money raised by the Holyland Foundation is used by Hamas to support schools and indoctrinate children to grow up into suicide bombers.
Last year, the foundation raised $13 million, which it claims went to Palestinian orphans and their families. Charity officials adamantly deny any connection to terrorism.
There is not an organization, humanitarian organization on this planet that asked an orphan what her father did as a requirement to give that orphan a bowl of soup.
The Holyland Foundation has been under investigation by the federal government for at least 5 years, yet no criminal charges have ever been filed. In fact, federal sources tell News 8 that no new evidence has recently emerged in the case, which leads many to believe that today's raid is a demonstration by the president of solidarity with Israel after 3 separate suicide bombers killed 25 people there over the weekend. Hamas has boldly taken the credit.
I think really what the federal government is saying here, and what the president is saying is this, that we have gone on record asking all these other countries to look in their own backyards to find money and cells of terrorism that's taking place. And I think it was our way of saying today to the world that we're also looking at our own backyard and we're living up to what we're preaching here.
Before he left the U.S. Prosecutor's Office, Matt Yarbrough worked on building a case against the Holyland Foundation, a case he admits that was extremely complicated. Yarbrough notes that by moving forward with a civil case instead of a criminal case, the federal government shifts the burden of proof onto the leaders of the foundation. If they want their bank accounts unfrozen, they have to prove they've done nothing wrong. But the Holyland CEO says the president has committed a terrible affront to Muslims by seizing the money during the holy month of Ramadan.
And the money that they have seized is Muslim money, religious mandated money. He has a lot to answer to the Muslim community.
The Bush administration has now taken on the largest Muslim charity in the United States. And ultimately, what may matter more than a court of law is the court of public opinion. Valerie Williams, Channel 8 News, Dallas.
The Holyland Foundation for Relief and Development is a registered charity with the IRS. President Bush says he believes many of the people who have made donations to the organization, though, have no idea where their money is going.